Okay, today we're working on an iPhone 7 that came in with the grayed out speakerphone. We know exactly what the problem is, so we went actually ahead and removed the motherboard. Thank you very much. It's alright, thank you. So we removed the motherboards, and what we're going to do today is we're going to remove the speaker chip, and then from there we are going to run a few jumpers, maybe one jumper, depends on how, what it needs. Um, and then we are going to reball the chip with low melt solder. Uh, the point is we're trying to avoid applying too much heat to the board, so we would definitely want to put as less as possible of heat on the motherboard. On the other side of the motherboard, obviously there are the CPU and BB CPU that controls the signal, so we're going to try to not disturb that area. Okay, so let's go ahead, let's go to the microscope. Alright, so we actually added some shields, which is quarters. We're going to protect the NAND area. Now over here is the chip that we're going to work on. We are going to remove the chips, we're going to apply some flux. Okay. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to hold the chip, you're going to slightly lift it while we're applying heat. So as soon as the chip gets high enough, it will actually separate automatically. And this is the indicator of the chip being ready to remove. Because sometimes we don't know that the solder melted under the chip, and we could be applying too much heat, and it will cause more damage than necessary. Alright, so let's go ahead, heat it up a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to slightly lift it up. Now while we're doing that, we're applying heat, and then the chip should just separate automatically from the motherboard. And this is probably the safest way to work around this. You got it, brothers. I'll see you soon, man. Just don't make it next year.
What, the babies?
No, you come and visit.
Oh, no, I'll try to make them all.
Alright, man. Alright. Just take a lot of heat. Takes a little time. This one's a little bit stubborn. Okay, so a little bit stubborn. Alright. Come on. Come out. There we go. Just fell off by itself. Okay. So we're going to put the chip on the side. Because we're going to use the same chip, we're going to re-roll it with low melt solder. Okay. Let's take a closer look. Alright, so usually it's this guy right here. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see this, as soon as I touch it, it moves very easily. Here we go, it's moving. Okay, so this one is definitely the cause of my problem. Now, sometimes we also jump these guys up here, but this one looks fine. This one looks fine too. And this one looks good. So it looks like it's just one jumper that we are going to run. Alright, so we're going to clean this area up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, again, to make this easier, we're going to add some leaded solder. so it's going to be easier for us to remove. Okay. Okay, so this stuff is so good, it actually makes my job a lot easier. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Is it unlocked? It has iCloud.
Microsecond up here? No, it's TV screen. It's more expensive the screen than the actual TV. You're welcome.
So as you can see, some pads are coming off, but most of these pads are no pads. They're just there. Oh, look at that. This guy just came off. That's the one I was worried about, but it's okay. I'm just gonna clean it up. And then we're gonna add a jumper. Where is it? It's, right here, the one. This one here. That's the one we need. So this is a good indication that this is actually the problem, the main problem. Make sure we get all of them with a little melt, so it's easier to come off. You can see it's coming off really easy. Okay, so that should be good enough. And then while we're doing that, let's clean the chip at the same time. I'm just slightly going over it. I'm not putting any pressure on. Okay. And then once we're ready, we're gonna reball it. And that chip should be okay to reuse over again. Okay, done. Start again. Okay, now let's focus on this motherboard. And we are going to run that jumper. And it's time to pray. Alright, so this looks a lot better. So now we can see very clearly what the problem is. And it's this right here. Okay, so I'm just scratch a little bit off here. Expose the wire. And then we're going to run a jumper and have it connect directly to the resistor. And also have it sit on this wire for good measure. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Now ready to put the wire. Okay, I have so many wires laying around, so I'm just going to pick one. Where are you? Just fall. Okay, this one's good. Actually, I should use the bolt holder, the board holder, so it doesn't move while I'm working. Okay, there it is. Alright, that looks good. Okay, we'll cut a little piece. That should be good. Take out my special tweezers, and then we're going to roll them in a spot. It's not getting too clear here, but I can actually see where it's going. We clean it up, focus better. It looks like he's in the spot where he should be. Okay, maybe do a few more adjustments. That looks okay. All right, looks good. That's perfect. That looks good. And then we're going to put some mask on to hold it in place. Apply some UV light also, so it'll dry quicker. Let's make sure it's clean. Okay, that looks good.
Yeah, that's the regular one.
So these two are ground, but we have enough ground, we don't need them. And the rest are unnecessary also. We'll just make sure that one we don't need. We'll just take a look at schematics real quick. What is the XW? Make sure those pads are not important. Alright, so we'll take a look here. We have 1, 2, 3 missing pads. These are not important. Another one here at the bottom, not important. Not important. And then we got 2 here. We know it's ground. We don't need those. 1, 2, 3 over here. We don't need. We got 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're okay. All right. So now let's just put the mask on. Just put just enough, not too much. Just enough so it can hold. Anyway, we're not going to put too much heat. The solder I use is the higher heat rated. So I'm not going to worry about it moving because I'm going to use the low melt solder and I'm going to go with lower heat. So this shouldn't be disturbed. But we'll put it on anyway. That should be good. And then we'll put some UV lights. Put the guys away so it'll move them. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna put this on the side and we're gonna work on our chip.
That one right there. That one, the black one, yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright, so let's work on our chip now. We're gonna reball them. Okay, we get the stencil. Here's iPhone 7, 7 Plus, the same thing. Okay, so we are going to use low melt.
I'm sorry, my love. Oh, perfect.
So this chip has already been cleaned out a little bit, and then we are gonna clean it up a little more. So the chip looks pretty good. Okay, so I think we're ready. Perfect.
Hello, aquí es Tiago do Microcity. Ok, para arreglar temos que cambiar os speakers, justamente no mesmo conjunto. Ok, para arreglar isso, mais ou menos uma hora dos 130 dólares. Para arreglar isso. Sim, sim. Trabalho exatamente, sim. Tudo incluído, sim, sim. Sim, tem-se que cambiar os dois speakers porque estão interligados os dois. Então tem-se que cambiar tudo, sim. Yeah, you have to change it because it's connect one to the other. One thirty, correct. Okay, I have some laptops in here for parts. I think I have the same. I'm gonna try to take it out from over there because the parts are okay. So I'm gonna try to maybe for tomorrow. I'm gonna be done. Okay? Yeah. I give you a call when everything is done. Okay? No, I'm gonna put the original. I'm gonna put the original ones. They are one of them is under the main board and it is broken. So I have some problems here.
Okay. It's ready.
So much. Exactly. Okay? When everything is done, I give you a call. Okay? Thank you so much.
Good. Yeah, so that looks perfect. Excellent. Very good, very even. Just like in our factory. Okay, so he's ready to go. Now let's change the settings on the hot air. We are going down to 230. That should be enough. And then maybe the air we should go down a little bit down to 40. I have a JBC hot air. It's probably the best I ever used. Really easy to use. It's hot quick. And it's very direct heat. So I don't have to worry about the surrounding areas of the motherboard. Alright, so that should be ready. Okay, so now let's take a look and see how we're doing here. And that looks good. Okay, ready for placement. I'm just going to add a little bit of flux. Okay, that should be good enough. That's a little bit too much, but it's okay. Alright, so now I need to know what. Okay, here it is. I see it already. So I know exactly where it goes. See that little dot here, little arrow? That tells me the orientation of the chip. So we're going to drop it right there. And then we're going to make sure that it's as close as possible. Just zoom out a little bit. Okay, let's make sure that we have it in this the spot that we need it at. Okay, so make sure, lift it up, right there. Okay, now we'll try to get as close as possible, but it will eventually sit or goes in this place by itself. Okay, so let's put some shields on just in case, even though we're not going high heat, but always to be safe. Alright. 99, at least.
Yeah, 99. Okay.
No, it's okay, we should. Okay. And now I feel a lot better applying heat on the motherboard, knowing that I'm not going high. It's always the removing process is the scariest part, because you have to use very high air and high heat. Otherwise the chip will not come off. Really make it a little bit higher. 250. Not yet. Yeah. Okay, let's go a little higher with the air. 50. Okay, so let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. Okay, I see it moving right now. A little bit more. Okay, here it is. As you can see, it found its place on its own. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just tap it real quick. A little bit. There we go. Alright. So this chip is ready. I'm gonna let it cool down a little bit. And then we're gonna test it. Hey, Chow, can I have the SIM card for Ultra Mobile? The active one. We're gonna test it. Thank you. Let's test it. See if it works. Can you take the iPad apart? Maybe we can do the recording for it. Are you busy or no? Oh, you look like you're busy. Alright. Should be cold enough. Okay, so let's hope that works. Because I don't feel like doing it again. Okay. Here's my chip. This is a demo chip that I use in the store. It comes in handy. Okay. So we'll plug the battery in. And we're going to test them. We have a password here. Okay. Okay, so we got a signal. And then we're going to test it. 1 second. No, I haven't plugged it all the way. Okay, here we go. We got speaker. Yes, I'm testing it. So you want to pick up the phone?
Hello?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so that actually does it. We have speakerphone before it came in being grayed out, and you can press it.
Can you hear something on the speaker?
Yes.
No, no, no.
Yes.
So,
Good. Yep. Okay, so it's working.
anything else, Chuck?
Yeah, you can. Thank you very much. Okay, so that should do it. So we're gonna go ahead and put this phone back together, give it back to the customer. Hopefully, have a happy customer. And if you like this video, you can leave comments at the bottom. If you have any comments, any questions, you can always leave them at the bottom. And please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. And until then, we'll have another video. We'll post it, and I hope that these videos can be learning videos. We can learn from it, and also they can be informative. So we got this phone to work, and until next time.